It is I, the pity. Without a model, I forgot to turn the redeems off, so just don't redeem them. At this point, you should know how it goes. Anyways, welcome in, Mercanty. How's it going? I'm testing how terribly the fucking hybrid mode works here. Because it's always been a bit of a sore spot. On the upside, I think the dedicated GPU may be fucking dying. I finally bit the bullet. And I open a support ticket with Tuxedo Computers, from whom I bought the laptop from. And yeah, hopefully they find a solution, because I am beyond sick and tired of the fucking Nvidia crashing. It's like, it always says Nvidia drivers, however, that could also mean the GPU is fucking dying. Bedtime today, yeah, I'm really fucking fed up with this laptop. I fucking hate it. I regret the day I bought it. But tell us, what can you do? Hold up. God, the fucking categories of the things in Twitch are awful. Manage by one channel, but shut the fuck up with the smart course. Shove it up your ass. That's not new. That's been here for years now. Christ. There we go. Readjusted the settings. But yeah, if it dies, I'm kinda fucked. On the upside, if the GPU dies, I can always go with dedicated CPU mode only. Like the integrated GPU from the thing. Cause it's a decent processor, and realistically, the only thing I play off of stream is OpenTTD. However, if it does indeed die, that means no more streaming for me. So that's not great. So here's hoping it isn't dying, and instead of software being a little bitch. I've come to despise Nvidia with passion. Like, I never liked Nvidia, but now I really deeply hate Nvidia. Anyways, let us play a nice relaxing game of OpenTTD. Hey there, Duke. How are you going? Hopefully the vertical tearing doesn't translate into stream. That is something I did notice. If I'm in integrated GPU mode, the vertical tearing is fuck awful. As opposed to when I'm on dedicated GPU. My theory is that this thing is running off of the iGPU. It's not very good at being able to tell what GPU it should be using. If the integrated or dedicated one, that is something I noticed. So I switched to dedicated GPU mode only, but then it keeps fucking crashing. Because Nvidia is... I fucking despise Nvidia. I wish Nvidia all the worst in life and more. Garbage company. Fuck you. Hate them. I hated them 10 years ago. I still hate them to this very day. TDD Hagger. Another game, it was a total crash out. Isn't that just deadlock in general? But yeah, here's hoping that a lot of things just work out. If not, I don't have the fucking mental energy to ship this computer off to Germany. Hope that they fix it and then ship it back and it comes alive on the way. I cannot get refunds, but even if I got refunds, what this costed me, if it was a full refund, I will get way less power with the same money than I did in 2024, which is ironic, but you know, the wonders of the AI. Let's ruin the entire planet just to get a plagiarism machine. Isn't life wonderful? No, I'm chill, but it's very rare. Yeah, sure. That's the cope I said when I played CSGO. I would like a ticket to fight area, please. Alright, I'll be 2000 pesetas. Alright, the fucking thing doesn't automatically go into streamer mode. If I had to take a guess, it's because it's a flat hub. That's fine by me. Because right now I have it. NVIDIA drivers crash on Windows 10 in a hybrid mode. NVIDIA drivers crash way too often in dedicated GPU, both in Wayland and X11 on Linux. And now we'll see how often NVIDIA drivers crash on X11 under load in Linux. Because I need to rule out if it's actually a problem of the NVIDIA shit drivers that they are byte coding, or if the GPU is dying. You know, the shitty part is if you buy a laptop, you're almost 100% going to be stuck with NVIDIA, because NVIDIA uses underhanded tactics to make sure that they are the sole vendor in laptops. Because if your product sucks, just use monopolistic tactics. That actually sadly works. Just look at Microsoft. Their product is fucking garbage, but they're monopolistic as fuck, so they're thriving. Anyway, sorry that I'm so bitter, but I've been troubleshooting this for way too long. I have to put on my tab. Anyways, let's continue with the usual. I now have... Oh. I am having a bad idea in my peanut brain, and I'm gonna act on it. Could do it like so. No. Then it's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass. Unless... No, this fucker thing. This fucking thing, who needs 3 of them? Fucking nuke them. Fuck you, you ain't getting shit, it's 1880. Instead I'll do it like this. I fucking hate when this happens, so you go away. Just like bitter, yes, that's fair. Don't play that lot. I mean, play if you want. I honestly found it kind of boring. It's still too MOBA for me. My brain is not lobotomized enough. I still don't know if leaving that much length before the crossing series even needed, but I've been doing this for so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. Living in the gangster's paradise. Then that, and then we do that, and then that can carry on its merry way. Why is the music not playing? I know why. There we go. I'm still on sweaty. So if I wanna sweat, I go to the gym. Which I should, but I don't. So I ain't got no money. Nah, we just have to do a transborder. Fuck him. You don't have inborn pool. Can I spend most of life in a Piri's Paradise, exactly. Piri's Paradise is when my hardware is not fucking dog shit. I've had for so many years. Problems with hardware that now I firmly believe I have a curse with computers. I used to joke about it, now this is a belief. There can be no way I'm not cursed involving computers. The old desktop I had problems with the motherboard. Then I also had that the other laptop had problems with, I think, where the CPU that was like fucking itself up for no good reason. There's always something. Always. Without fail. I am cursed with computers and I don't care if someone tells me like, oh, that's not logical, I don't give a shit. It is a thing. Fuck you, don't try to gaslight me. Wait, I'm an idiot. I should be grabbing both of them. Yep. Vamos, mega shit, I don't know, it's not gonna do that. RIP. And then it's transported the... Actually, I can do it a bit more efficiently. Knights of 5 left. Then do that. Blow that one up. Put one weapon in here and here. Drink water. Very important, that last part. In this one case, put them forward. To avoid any conflicts there. Now that one can go straight to here. And then from here, just need to attach a track stop there. There we go. And another track stop here. And then we will do the wood after it gets transported there. And then we maximize the wood that reaches the thingy. This isn't needed, but I like how it looks. Anyways, hopefully you people have had a better Saturday than I have. Well, I guess at least I'm not smoking. I am so far successfully resisting the urge to smoke. I don't know for how long. But at least for now it is being resisted. At least until the computer crashes, I go outside out of frustration and then slide one up. But you know how it be. Wood needed. And then on the wall. With 2 should be enough. Let's be frank. Cargo flow legend. Close that. Boot. Automata. Then from here, drop it over there. And then back again. Yeah, but it's like asymmetrical, these things happen. These things are known to happen after all. But welcome back, you didn't really miss anything. Increase the volume a bit. Today is one of those days where the only thing alive in me is bitterness at Nvidia. And considering their monopolistic nonsense, I feel justified in it. New vehicles. Here and back. And back. Actually, no, I forgot I wanted to buy another. Then you just go between them. If I'm not Sub-Zero, I say, well, you know how I am. I'm a bitter piece of shit. Life is made me that way, Salabi. But now, nothing else. Then send another two. Yup. I would make the joke of like, oh, maybe I should return to the cheerier version of myself, but I don't think I've ever been cheery. I just was better at hiding the bitterness. Now that's with wood. This song is so much louder than the last one, what the fuck? Okay. No, Johanna shouldn't take 2 turns away to pick that. So I need to make some copies of them. A 4 or so at least. Oye, ¿qué le pasa esto con el cascaparras? Que they want a new terrain. So be it. This one will have only passengers. Also, not sleeping doesn't help at all with not being a bigger asshole. I slept like shit again today and woke up with a headache. That evolved into a migraine shortly after. Life is fun. That's definitely not helping my reputation as a bitter twat. But hey, what can you do? Hey, nailed that. Let's fucking go. Instead of seal chamber, I read that as seal cucumber and I was like, huh? What? Seal cucumber? Yeah, but once you start chaining these things, it never ends because then your brain is like, yeah, I couldn't chain that, this, and then you see that, it's like, it's not that far away. Maybe if I extend it, and then you see like, oh, then when I do that, and it never ends. So you don't have it like side up. Then it would be better to have it there. See, it just doesn't end. It does not end. Neither does my yawning, that's a feature. It is going nowhere. For now. And now I'm wondering if it's worth to do a line 3 or if I should just do tracks. I think tracks may be the thing that makes the most sense here, really. I'll just destroy this hill altogether. Actually, that wasn't that bad. I have one on each extreme, and then that's life. Yeah, they will never go faster than 80 km per hour. Man, I hate joining so much. Especially because I've been clenching my teeth a whole lot more thanks to stress. Which means my jaw hurts like a motherfucker. I have no clue how much it hurts. Ow. Horrible. Almost 2. How much was this waiting here? Not that much. That should be increasing soon. Civica escapa raíz. It should be working properly, I think. And if not, then I fucked up. That's fine, as you saw life goes sometimes. Ugh. Yeah, this thing has no layout. Passengers, which are kinda like wood, except squishier. Launch stand. Let's make a ferry dedicated to move between there. Tiny one. I think that's a fishing boat. I don't know what this is, but congratulations, you're now a ferry. No little triangle. Oh. I see the problem now. Now they're unloading and leaving empty. I'm sure there's a your mom joke in here. So the real question is, why aren't they fucking dropping the wood in there? Are they consuming the wood? Yeah, stop consuming the wood. I'm trying to deliver the wood away. They're eating my gains. Also, I don't have enough fucking tracks to move all that. Move it out of there. I forgot that until 1910 or something they're gonna be eating all this wood. Like, we need it to power up our houses. Like, no, it's to turn into furniture. We need to power the IKEA. Then another 5. I really have a problem with sleep though. Maybe a significant part of my crankiness would go away if I managed to get a good night's sleep one of these fucking centuries. Thinking about it. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Oh, so fucking sleepy though. Today will be a very short stream. So I need to avoid falling asleep. Now the question is the GPU getting engaged? Kinda, but I think exclusively for streaming. Then again, it's not like the GPU has to do shit for OpenTTD. I can actually run OpenTTD just fine in the ThinkPad. And that one is an i5, an Intel Core i5. It has no GPU either, so it's running off of the iGPU. Which I don't know how much video memory has, but it's probably very little. Though likely still more than the original video memory requirements for OpenTTD back in the day. Ah, fuck, it's on the packet boat. What's the worst that can happen? I'm sure it will be very funny. That, however, doesn't look so good, huh? Using this capacity will sort itself out, hopefully. That should help with them having to turn around all the way. Man, this whole place fucked, I have the worst transport infrastructure, that's what I have. Is it the best? Is it the worst? Who can say? All we know is that it sure transports things. Switch to Doom. So this one you just go back and forth because the line is overloaded. Speaking of overloaded lines, holy shit. There we go, now it's fine. Oh, now it's storing wood. It seems like they finally stopped eating the wood like termites. No longer accepts wood. Yeah, you're... Yeah, whatever. Whoa. There's 1,400, which means we need more wood transport. And hopefully that does it. Look at the money go up. Not by a whole lot, but look at it go up. Where the fuck was there 1,000 passengers? Oh, here. And where do they wanna go? Basically, they want more buses. I guess steam buses instead of electric trams. In my defense, when I started this playthrough in 1880, I don't think there were electric trams. Plus, the people need their black lung. Someone has to supply it. Also, you're welcome. If they don't get their black lung from me, they will have to go to my competition, which doesn't exist. We are in Monopoly land. Could be worse, it could be the Humilao city. They are struggling. I think that's a diesel. No, that's a diesel bus. No, I... The people clamor for the diesel. Doesn't actually tell you what it is. And that rounds being the option error with overhead cables or in road rails. Ah! When were electric trams invented? Now I'm wondering. Anyways, I do have some electric trams. I need some more though. It is the one problem of putting the cargo distribution in symmetrical. Suddenly people just are obsessed with going one way or another. It's really easy for lines to get overwhelmed. And the only real solution is just to increase capacity. New train. Bye bye, Lady of the Lake. Hello, Wolverhampton 2021. That goes 55 kilometers an hour with a tractive effort of 80 kilonewtons while weighing double the fucking weight. Oh, that 41 tons over 27. Nice, 9 tons. That's a tiny boy. That's a tiny boy. The first commercially successful electric tramline operated in Lichterfelde near Berlin, Germany in 1881. It was built by Werner von Siemens, the Berlin Straßenbahn. It initially drew current from the rails. With the wire, wait. It initially drew current from the rails. How many people got electrocuted? I need to know. Because drawing current from the rails on a tram line sounds like the best way to outsource electrocution to the masses. Man, can I stop yawning? Alright, I clearly need a third train. Nothing but passenger. Minimum system series. Well, I mean, yeah, I know that metros do use that system still, but you know, a metro is not a tram. Those run on like the street where you can easily just step over the tram thingies. I probably 7,400. I don't know. I don't know. Because the water and all that when it rains, you know, even if they were the elevated version of the tram lines, I suspect someone got zapped. The urine never ends. It really doesn't. It's very annoying. Oh, connected. Right, I forgot. Vai do vas, Brudis. There you go. Now, contrary to my many rants about the DVB, which is the public transport company in charge of Dresden, I actually like trams. It just so happens my main way of getting to work back when I lived in Germany was via the trams. Can I please stop selecting the wrong option? I know I'm sleepy, but at some point it starts verging on the ridiculous. I really wish they allow you to build on top of vehicles, because when you have an extensive transport network or whatever, you want to do any modification, you have all of your buses and trams just running over the whole fucking thing. Very annoyingly. And now it's symmetrical-ish. Now it is. Ignore the suboptimal placement of things. What do we call them? Tram stops, though. The Crave Chili will premium some no. Starve to death. That's an order. Order! Order! No, that's good. No, also. Stanley Fierce passenger tram. Yeah. Maybe slightly worse than Steam passenger tram, but that means I don't have to worry about the black lung as much. No. That's my HQ. You're gonna hell of a fight there, huh? Well, people need to fight. I'll go to Treasure Beach soon. Yeah, I have two. And then we have some lines connecting them. And now we need Harrison Ford's running commentary about whether these trams love transportation or not. Spoilers, they likely don't. They eventually bunch up together. You need to fight too. Let me at him, coach. You are not yet ready. They'll kill you. What was the meme? Your swag too different, they'll kill you or something like that? You smoke too hard? Something along those lines, I think. I need to add some signs here. There we go. You shouldn't mess up with that too badly. At least I think that's how that works. Guess we'll find out. Nuke whatever the fuck that is, I think a park. No parks in here, only transportation. Smoke too tough, swag too different, bitch too bad, they'll kill you. Yeah, right, that was that one, thank you. Oh wait, I could have connected it via sheet, I'm an idiot. I'll just make another line, fuck it. We need to differentiate our swag. There we go. I wanna say something and then my brain went into low power mode. As I started worrying again about my GPU dying. I really hope it's not, I really do. So I ain't got the money for new computer parts. Have you seen the prices? When I got this computer, I got 64GB RAM in it, DDR5. The price at the time was roughly 100 something euros, 200 tops, I don't remember. It was cheap because I didn't even think about it. I used to like, I'm already spending this much on the CPU and GPU. Fuck it, let's slap 64GB RAMs on it. You know, that was the world we lived in. And now I look at the equivalent of what I did and it's 1,000 euros more expensive. What the fuck? Those motherfuckers are slow. We conserve energy. Energy conservation area. in the fight area and the treasure beach. This is where you find the golden beaches. Back. Yeah, I've already been using it. You know, for being from 2021, it sure arrives early. That was a terrible joke, I'm not sorry. Boomers got houses which explode in value, Gen Z and millennials got ram sticks. Man, for real. You know, the salaries may be completely stagnant. Housing unaffordable, groceries becoming more expensive by the day. Public services failing. And now we can't even game. Ain't life great? I sure am loving the 21st century. Man, you know, like the 20th century was any better. But at the same time, we seem to be hell-bent on repeating, on rehearsing like the 20th century greatest hits of authoritarianism and war, so, you know. You're just getting the bad without the good. So yeah, you're ruining everything. We really are in shittification end times. Yeah, sure, that reminded me. I wanted to post something on the Discord writing archives that I wrote. I remember now. Brought it this morning on the ThinkPad. Because that's the only good thing that has happened to me lately. It is shit. But it was more to test how the fucking keyboard work. Ah, I don't have it safe. Yeah, I'll upload it after. I forgot to put it in the USB stick. I am so good at everything. I just feel a bit bad that the writing archive is that empty, because the last time I wrote was in fucking September. Oh, yeah, right, I wanted to change the Boosie. Oh, I already changed it, never mind. Start replacing. Venga. You are not making me money, why? Actually unload your cargo first, then you can go get killed. No man, it made me money now. You may leave yet. You may survive. Beautifully shit. I'm living in Treasure Beach, where the streets are just spaghetti. Then you take the train off into Fight Area South and you're like, damn, it's a grid. It's a tiny 2x2 grid though, which sucks. In this household we stand the 3x3 grid. My objective is to turn this island into one contiguous city. Dark city. Where only the darkest people live here, in the darkest dungeon. Darkest Gachimuchi dungeon. I've never actually watched that shit, other than a few clips. But I know plenty of male friends who claim to be straight who have watched Gachimuchi. Which I say, uh-huh. Straight. Yes. That's your bros being bros, you're crazy. You're right, my bad, my bad. I am the Lulu. Shit. Hold on, I have to put my finger there. No. I'm gonna build an airport here. It is time, fellas. It is time. Damn. I don't have small airport. It is time for the Zeppelin. Parara, 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 parara. There's a Ram Ranch. My mind is so busted. No, we were talking about Gachimuchi. Your mind is not that busted. No! Alright, I'm heartbroken. I need to go peace. Be right back. I cannot take the loss of the Zeppelin. Oof. You know, I just realized earlier I said that, hopefully your Saturday is going better than mine. Today's Sunday. Anyways, ain't life quirky when you wake up with a migraine? I can have a Zeppelin, so this is the best we can have. I present to you the floating ball sack. Passenger capacity 3 and a bag of mail. Company colored. No, it's Charlie from American Stew in it. I'm in Europe. When the fuck do I get to unlock my Zeppelin? Oh, the fuck the man slowed those. Give me the Zeppelin. I'm just gonna can say that at least you're correct in America. Eh? ¿Qué? ¿Ah? No, the objective remains the same as always. Interconnect everything with the power of transportation. What the fuck happened here? Oh, there! Hold up, we need to move way more wood. Oh mio ma, oh mio ma, oh mio ma. Through a sun fighter, save me. I need 2 croissant fighters here. Yes, finally a better boost. 37 other players and can carry 18 people. Okay, it's not that much better. I'm primarily playing Worms on stream. You mean Worms the game? I do own them. I'm not sure if I own all the Worms game, but I did buy one of those classic Worms bundles some years ago. I used to play Worms 3D a lot in the PS2, love that game. I don't know, set up low for those probably. I haven't looked into it, so I can't say. I haven't played Worms in a decade or more. Now they're exciting because the last time I played Worms was before I moved to Germany for the first time. That was in 2018. Behold the floating ball sack slowly approaching. The least efficient way to transport people. Now the things are accumulating, like, yeah, you can keep waiting, don't you worry. I'm not so I am an old piece of shit, I thought it was well understood. I am old and decrepit and shall pass away soon. Fuck's sake, man. And hopefully that doesn't cause a traffic jam. Spoiler alert, it most definitely will. Bro, let me select that shit. There we go. RIP pieces. Can I have a Zeppelin? No. I want my Zeppelin though. Then not in the parking lot in my Balog mail truck. My brain just remembered a curse word and then immediately repressed it again. Sometimes we are aligned towards the same goals, my brain and I. Not often, but sometimes. Nah, not that one. Alright, Juramo, I was about to say, why the fuck are you allowed to say that? That's a forbidden word. It shall grow larger! Mod privilege, baby. I mean, you say that, but one side the modded drag, so he wouldn't be able to say it, so you're playing with fire, really. I'm gonna do a silly. I'm gonna do an absolute silly. Yo, new tram. The AH Alpha passenger tram, 40 kilometers per hour, 36 people. Yeah, look at the exact same shit. What the fuck? Oh, no, man, it's this one. Where is my Zeppelin? Here's my tri-yearly pass as well. Stretching is important. What is the difference? Ground, not snow aware. Oh, shit. Well, it doesn't snow here, so that's fine by me. So the enemy should me the pack. Man, my traffic lines are collapsing. Unfortunate. So how is the wood? Okay, wood moving is going well. Paren rotativas. The Pirenburg has just been unlocked. Now we go on, begins the Pirenburg-Smythen voyage. Behold. Fireball time. I've not had a single one of them explode. Much to my disappointment. Like, I've had Zeppelins go around for 100 years of service and they haven't exploded once. Meanwhile, I have jet planes explode left, right, and center. So who truly is more reliable and safe? Dark City like Dark RP? Yes. Also, there's fan welcome to the Speaks About Society. This explains everything. The Hindenburg was an inside job by Big Airplane to badmouth the Zeppelins. So we would think that the future is heavier than air travel instead of lighter than air travel. They've played us for absolute fools. I get to my HQ and my employees via Zeppelin. Would be funny if the Pirenburg actually fucking explodes now. It didn't, because it is without fail. Piren her private Zeppelin. That's why it's called the Pirenburg. Oh, gamers, either Gator. What's up? I may need to upgrade the flying ballsack to a Zeppelin too. Because I need more capacity. And that thing is low as molasses. So much faster in comparison. A bit of accumulation, but nothing too bad. I have a lot of accumulation here and it's pretty bad. Alright. This calls for drastic measures. And I do mean drastic. New aircraft not available. Airship. I wish I had more Zeppelins. Okay, now I can get rid of all these tracks. Those who return empty go into the depot. Half of them just fucking crash down. They're crashing out for real. Yeah, the last of them. And what? I'm gonna leave that as is because I can be fucked. Actually, no, I can't. So you realize a bridge costs a fuck ton to maintain. There we go, perfect. You're part of the 1% shaking my head. Yes. If you don't have your own private Zeppelin, what are you doing with your life? No, we just need to move more passengers. Friedrich paddle steamer. Open the sun for this so calm. It's pretty comfy. I don't know how long I would stream though, because this is just a test in theory. But you know me and OpenTTD, it can be 1 hour, 2 hours, or 10. This looks satisfactory. I don't know if I forbade you from doing level crossings, what I do now. Now! I like it like this. Satisfaction. Remember Mega Game of Almonds bug was kinda weird. It really was. It really was. No, that looks much better. In the year 2000, every gentleman will own his own hot air balloon. Oh, that was it. Go, Friedrich paddle streamer. Can't believe I will need a second Pilenburg. I wonder if they clone the name too. Yes, they do. Go Pilenburg the second. Make me proud. Carter and Co. Steam Pass. Didn't they already use one? I don't think so. Man, Eternal City is growing so much, it's actually reaching my forest thingy. Interesting. The towns of wood accumulate. But yeah, the norm with OpenTTD is that if it gets its claws into you, you get hooked pretty bad. Ah, well, good thing I have 1 billion pesetas. So that I can ignore the world recession. And my Zeppelins keep going. Look at it. World recession, and I just upgraded my HQ to look even more majestic. The people are starving out of a job, meanwhile me getting to work with my private zeppelin. Look, if they accumulate, they accumulate. That's just how life is. We all need a private zeppelin. And shrimp. Funny thing is, if I were to do that... Actually, it would connect to them, no mind. I would be able to just... We're doing blow of hooker sticks. That is very specific. Sure, that will make a tangible difference. Or a tangerine difference, but yeah, can be fact. Stays like it is. I'm yawning as fuck, man. Every time I go to sleep and I wake up with a headache, I always wake up as if I hadn't slept anything. Which I guess makes sense, but it's still annoying. Not a second bank though. And here there's just straight up no bank. What the fuck? I love how it doesn't fucking fit in the hangar. And that's a lot of crates of goods waiting transport. Altamira gets replaced with Poisson. Ah, my face itch. Recession over. Factor on trade gives confidence to industry as economy strengthens. Oh mio ma, oh my, oh mio, mi mai ma. But I'm really sleepy though. Yes, I think I'm growing old. The yawning does not stop. There we go. Zoop. 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 Here we have a direct line. Thomas armor track. Yeah, well, but I only have one fucking bank in the vicinity to trade with. What am I supposed to do with Thomas the banking engine? Previous Legion's playthrough when it's the most boring playthrough ever. I did one, like, I remember when I played Fallen New Gods first, I made like a first character that I had no idea what I was doing. And mid-game through, or before mid-game, I realized that I had made a really shitty build, and I'm like, let's side with the bad guys in this one, see how it's like. And so I did, and my takeaway was like, damn, that was lame. Also, the final fight against General Olivieri, or whatever was his name, I think Oliver actually, was a bit annoying, but not too hard. It was just kind of underwhelming. You know, hold the Hoover down, fight cannon, yeah, basically. 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 I don't even know what I'm saying. Cinco, 6, 7. No, I need to reach that. And then this one can be upgraded to train length 7. Wait, what's the length of this thing? No, it was actually 6. There we go. I should be able to move more people and more mail. You know, there is one thing I don't understand of like Arcanum does this well. Wouldn't it be worse to be closer to the machinery? Because you get to hear all the noise? Like, I know the excuse in Arcanum is that it makes the machinery act like fucked up and everything, but like, if you're a passenger, wouldn't closest to the machinery be the worst place to be because you're hearing the steam engine all the time? So an impact to the teeth with an F. It's like cool for the first time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be cool for the first time to be near the machinery, but afterwards you would end up hating it. At least that's what I feel like it would be. The hell, mierda machinery. No, no really say it for once, so... You may consider going to the shrink, for you are crazy in the coconut. And it may be psychosomatic. Shit scenery in you, you know. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Oh, no, now we can. My eyebrow itchy. Okay, we don't have a valuable thingy. Puta! Tomás! Never mind, the filter armor track is better than the Tomás armor track. It is slightly slower and you need speed. And there's a fucking horse I could use. The power of horns! I mean, it's a mystery, huh? It's just like a David Lynch movies. Le Poge Facey. Das Poggers. There is a keyboard brand called Das Keyboard or something like that, actually, now that I think about it. They have one I quite like. It's like... because it has a... what do you call it? A volume knob on it, and I am a sucker for that. No, wait, they still need to come out of here. Fugue. What compels a person to cringe post? Scientists are baffled to this very day. Prevent the CPU and skewer with please and thank you. No. Look, just because I am quitting smoking doesn't mean I have income. It just means that the food budget is back. Like I had a little part of my allotment, monetary allotment dedicated to food, but then smokes took over it once I had to pay more for the transport thanks to the train company being shit, made Rodalies be smitten by Allah. So the food went. You have less negative income. Ah, yes indeed. As you can see, I'm a very responsible adult. My choice was, once I had to pay more for transport, was like, the smokes go, like the ciggies go or the food goes. So the food went. Don't worry, I'm quitting now. I'm not buying anymore, so the food is back on the menu, boys. Addictions are fucked up. On the upside, look at all this motherfucking money that I'm making. I think. Therefore you are. Oh, but too much money. Wait. Need a little fuki wookie here. I know. You okay there, mate? Oh, I was just waiting. I'm like, are you having a moment? As you go like... yeah, man, I'm dying. Instant sports are more valuables. Ow! Oh shit, she's dying at her laptop with a dying GPU as well. Wise choice, sir. Wise choice. Purpose of killing. Pure and simple. Walks well in a crowded area. If the cops ask, you don't get the tea, you hear? No, it does people waiting to go on a plane, well, on a Zeppelingo. Kunk. Balog Bash. Can be asked to optimize all the fucking things. Like, all of them are overloaded. Well, fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want from me. Tiene me hafiti chiquita cojones. Ah, GTA Vice City. So sick and tired of those fucking repetitive missions. Otherwise, great game. You know all the tedium. Salamat for feature. You shall carry goods. Go forth, my child. Carry them goods. Alright, they all return empty. That's what I'd like to hear. I don't need 3 trains anymore, there's only 620 tons of wood waiting here. Wood needed. Only 70 tons are becoming unproductive. This is not an acceptable state of affairs. Never. And so the wood grows. I think with 2 it will be, no? Yeah. I mean, I am rich now, so I can use these. maximize the forestry. More woods, more problems. Fertile woods. But why not fertilizer woods? That made no sense, ignore what I said. Not enough cash, hold up, never mind, I'm more bankrupt than myself within forests. You realize they cost almost 1 billion pesetas. If we take a look at the line, it's not healthy. Not healthy at all, the line is committing suicide. My fellow Americans, the line went down. Stop breaking down. Roland tanker. There's no oil to transport. That said all 4 wharf docks for a second. What the fuck? Okay, I can see how. No mind. I can see it. Eterna City is encouraging. Cascafar. Let's let things run around for a year or two without really doing anything. Okay, we lost 56,000 pesetas. Last year we lost 1 billion pesetas. Almost, or half a billion. This one we made 142 million pesetas. Let's see how many we make this one. Okay, seems like we're gonna... Yeah, we're ending the fiscal year better than last. Which means the line should be going up. I mean, I've been fairly stable, I think, but this has not been stable at all. This has been very fucking... How much am I spending in airports? Airports cost me 15 million pesetas a year, almost 16 million pesetas. In all the stations, I'm spending 5.8 million pesetas in comparison. Airports are expensive. Very expensive. Man, I'm really sleepy. Oh yeah, right. Oh, that's it. Close that. The CPU did not like that I did that. I have to say, the temps are looking really good. I may abandon 3D VTubing at this rate. At least until I get a new computer. Disappointing, I know, but I don't wanna risk losing my only computer because I cannot afford to replace it. Now I will upload it to the Discord. I am so fucking sleepy. Cool. I don't know why I find that funny. Probably shouldn't, but I still do. That should spawn at least 3 houses there. Those 3. $1911, shouldn't I be getting... No, not yet, I think it's in 1916 or so. When you get the first heavier than air aircraft. Or maybe in the 1920s. 1911 is when the Wright brothers made the airplane, I forgot the name. I think it was 1911 at least, I'm not sure now. Then in 1914 the aircrafts that were around were kinda dookie. Original road layout, everyone. My god. I think this is the improved road layout. That is not agreed. I'm not entirely sure. But holy fuck, is the original road layout cancerous. Man, that city is growing really fucking slowly. And 3 there. And the fucking network is still collapsed. And the sleep is really hitting now. But I must train. I should make trains go, not actually exercising like a responsible adult. Let's not get crazy over here now. Oh my, new armor track, hell yeah. Clone, coño. Now we go here, manage list, page armor track. Where is the other one? Thomas, the armor track. And this statement explained Director Scudberg. And she was very sleepy and looked at the green timer like she hated sleep more than she hated screaming. Or something, I don't know. Man, still can't believe how dookie the fucking voiceovers for Blade Runner is. Oh man. What a way to ruin the fucking movie. Never Potter Pot enjoy the lurk. Finally, it really is. That's what I took from you the first watch with Runner when it's 10 out of 10. Nah, man, I'm used to having things taken away from me. So. You know what they say, life is pain. Please God help me. Child is dead, wife is sick, mother-in-law healthy. Desk very messy, situation dire. Mix up passport with pink pies flyer. Border always crazy, stories very funny. Man with passport from import but issuedless Renati. Was not born yesterday, Republia scum! Citizen must do his duty quelling population. Protect border. Uphold the nation. If citizen performs his duty with no complications, citizen retire in class for dwelling habitation. Glory to our star, Oscar. The people wanted nothing more money out of them, said to make it worse on purpose because they're stupid. You see, the people who reach those positions tend to be nepo babies. Who are surrounded by people who by yes men, you say like, yes, you're right, yes, so great. So they eventually think that they are actual geniuses when in reality they're fucking morons. So since they are morons, they need things explained, and they think that that is the correct way. Year of the Lord 2026, they figured out not to do that. Wish. Me too, me too. I mean, now you have, thanks to the attention spans getting as blasted by neglectful parents just creating iPad babies and short form content frying the neurons of older generations who didn't get cursed with being an iPad baby, but now they can get a similar experience. Thanks to that. Now you have the Netflix people having to explain the plot 30 times because people aren't paying attention, to which it just feels like, imagine if your house was on fire and instead of calling the fire brigade, you just buy a fireproof suit and keep sitting there. That's how it feels like. Like, why fix the problems when we can just fucking work around with them? It's like, sure, you may require some effort, but I don't know. Maybe shit gets better for once. In this accursed earth. But alas, maybe I'm just naive. Bomb! Bomben, bomben, bomben auf dem Land. Yeah, we like scheiße. That works. Blech. Disgusting. Yo. They will all join perfectly. Okay. Would change one be for me, though I got Deadlock to play. I can't believe you are joining the Deadlockers. Aha, found ya. You little freak. You freaking freaks. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? When will you learn that your actions... I cannot do that voice. I have a fairly screechy, annoying voice, but I cannot do that one. Ah, so much. No. That will be another problem, but we will fix it. Perfection. Perfection has been achieved. You're supposed to do that. Oh no, beautiful rapturing. What? What? Okay. What? No, that is the most bold-faced lie someone has told me to my fucking face. And people have said some big lies just to get some free ziggies off of me. You're crazy. Look, me being crazy does not mean that I don't have ears. In fact, they're big and pointy. Okay, free ziggies. Well, actually, never mind. I still have some Virginia tobacco. Sure, you want some Fortuna, you can have one. I carry around 2 packs. One is like Ducados Azul, which is what I smoke, which is dark tobacco. And the other is like a pack of Fortuna I bought. That is Virginia tobacco, and it tastes like fucking dog shit. Like, tobacco doesn't taste good, but holy shit, that thing tastes horrible. But I carry it around because there's always someone who asks me if I have a cig, and I'm like, here, have one. Because I don't smoke that shit, it gives me headaches. Don't eat the cigs then. When am I supposed to eat them? Smoke them? Don't be ridiculous. Don't eat the cigs. Amateurs. You're supposed to eat them. Lick them, that's what blum, blum, blum. And then when you want a pour, that's what the filter is for. You snack on it. Like bubblegum. It cleans the palate. Man, I could really use a ziggy though. But no. I will resist. Not today. After I don't throw all the tallies in the filter. Okay, so little known fact, some people actually still are under the impression that the filter does anything. It doesn't, it's just cellulose with a chemical compound that gets... It just gets dyed a certain color when the chemical compound gets activated. It does literally nothing except... So you have something to hold, because more than once I have accidentally sat my lips a bit too forward, because the ciggies I smoke, Ducados Azul, have a very short filter. And I have sat my lips a bit too forward, and then the union between the filter and the tobacco has gotten a bit moist, and then I had to rip off the filter, so I basically smoke it filterless. And the filter does nothing except you don't end up with a million tiny strands of tobacco in your fucking mouth. That makes it very useful. However, it doesn't actually filter shit. It is a very convenient handle though. It's like a mochi feeling. Man, I want a mochi. I have got to smoke a roach? I'm not gonna... What? Is that a slang I'm not aware of? Still cool enough to know. With dealers. I wouldn't recommend that where you live, honestly. Like, at all. You just don't. Not because of the weed, but because of, you know, the law being tyrannical. I don't want anyone to think I'm being some sort of moralistic police or anything. No, it's because the law is, you know, barbaric. No, officials also smoke weed. Yeah, but you're not the official. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I don't doubt that they don't smoke it. Don't say anybody, no. Oh, I know, don't worry. I don't lose my place in the karmic wheel. The karmic wheel, torch and torch, etc. Sorry, some funny meme. Where someone was typing like, it's another weapon in my arsenal. Except it was just ARS and the autocomplete of LibreOffice is like arsehole. Anyway, I'm really sleepy. You know what, maybe I should call it a day. It's sort of working in hybrid GPU mode. Oh yeah, I remember now, someone mentioned it yesterday, the whole different qualities. I tried it right now on Linux. I tried it on the Linux with hybrid GPU on right now as I am, and it said GPU not detected. So I assume it's a problem with either the hybrid GPU or Linux. I'll try it, maybe I stream tomorrow again. No promises. I'll try it on the Windows. Partition, see that, well, I say partition, it's in a different drive entirely. See if it works there. And then I'll try it again on Linux with dedicated GPU mode on. And then I will PD stream and then explain once you do something for myself. See, no, you're supposed to ask ChatGPT and be like, hi, what does this mean? I'm still so butthurt I wasn't able to give ChatGPT schizophrenia, man. I feel like I failed. Alright, I'm handling a moron. You gotta study to be an up-to-date moron, you know? They're slow, but they're quick. If that makes any sense. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the other two. But I kinda like how hyper I look. This is me on caffeine. Let me move the microphone. Bro. Shh. Calm down, Bobby, calm down. There we go. I reduced the amount of cocaine I feed the other tube. I just start thinking about that one version getting shut down like those other weirdos. I mean, okay, they did change something in the back end that meant the bot could no longer start like just saying random shit as often. I'm not gonna cry about it, but it did make it significantly more boring to try and give it schizophrenia. But by that point I have accepted that I failed, so I was really not using it, so it was just like, damn. They made it even more boring. Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm just rambling at this point. It's 1913. I don't do shit in the game. I'm tired of shit. Alright, fuckers. We're gonna be crying about the closure of Clever. Is Cleverbot still a thing? Oh my god, Cleverbot is still a thing. Holy fuck, you're still alive? I still alive. I love Cleverbot. It's so fucking dumb. Not I'm still alive. I still alive. Amazing, bravo. What do you know about guys? I fucking love Cleverbot. It's so fucking unhinged. Dicks. Yes. Yes, they do. 2 dots. Not even full ellipses. See, that's what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to give it schizophrenia like Cleverbot has, and I failed. It truly is a tragedy. It truly is. Anyway, I've been forgetting to raid all these fucking days. Whom shall we torture? I know, but that's the fun part. Like, I want to talk to a machine that is losing its mind. If I want to talk to, like, normal thing, then I talk to a person. I want to see the machine lose its mind in real time, like, destroy all humans. Okay, who's online? Oh, hey, Kitty's online. Being so asleep deprived makes brain slow. I almost said make slow, and I'm like, yes. Grammar is high. I wanna say something and I forgot. Anyways, get you some crabs. And I'll be seeing you maybe tomorrow, I don't know. What do I have tomorrow? Tomorrow I enter. Shit, tomorrow is a full day. I won't get home until 4:30, okay. Most likely no stream tomorrow then. On Wednesday there's a strike, so maybe on Wednesday. Depends if I'm sick or not, because I can feel myself go a bit sick. And how long the Manifa goes on for. Anyways. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye. Because I don't think I have anything to announce. No, not really. No, I don't think so. I keep thinking about making the FK screen with the 3D pipes, but then I lose the fan art. That's the closest thing to a thought I've had in my mind. Bye.